Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. You know who we are. We're Bray, Sean, and Rye. In this one, we're talking about Venmo and just why it's kind of weird and fun and an untapped gold mine of content and memes and jokes and goofs and gaffs. And
Venmo's better than you think.
Venmo is way better than you think. To prove it, just Venmo any of us anywhere from 1 penny, 10 pennies, $1 to support your local podcast.
We'll send you something fun back.
We'll send you something fun back. We might just send it back just so we can write dumb shit. But yeah, thank you so much. We talk about in the end our numbers and like kind of our stats and where we're growing and it's really cool. So make sure if anything you stay till that because it's a lot of fun. So thank you so much. We'll see ya.
You know, so today, after it was just actually a little bit ago when I came over to Ryan and Sean's place, me and Ryan were having a little chat, and we actually found some untapped, just absolute gold where we could
an untapped market
where we could plug our podcast infinitely with no remorse. No one, absolutely no one.
No one could stop us.
No one could stop us. It was a tsunami. It was like the adpocalypse, but our boys were hitting them left and right. No one could stop us. So we're on, out of all the social medias you could plug your podcast on, so we hop on Venmo.
Oh, yes.
Like you do.
Oh, yes.
Like you do. And I still, to this day, I don't know why Venmo included this. It's actually the first time I've ever explored this feature. But Venmo has an explore page, if you will, or an equivalent. And if you refresh it, it's this Venmo. It's like the last Venmo sent like seconds ago. So like seconds ago, someone will be like breakfast and then pay for it,
No.
And then, but you can comment and like payments. So me and Ryan were scrolling through Venmo and commenting on random. We had no idea who these people were either. It's not just like your friends; it's everybody.
Yeah, it's the world.
It's like the explore page. So we're like commenting and be like, "Hey, bro, check out my podcast. Your life's a lie. Here's why." And I got a couple replies. I had what was his name?
Anjan
Nagpart.
Nagmar.
Hey, Anjan. If you saw my plea. If you saw my cry for help and you are now exploring this podcast on iTunes.
I followed him on Instagram.
Did you? Yeah. Hey, thanks for actually checking us out. We got in a short little argument there, but I think we dissolved it.
They were arguing with you, and I was commenting on people, all throughout. Eventually, Venmo wouldn't let me comment anymore.
Venmo had to stop.
I didn't do too many, but it just would restrict me. It said you weren't allowed to comment. I was like, what the heck?
Come on. Well, like I just start commenting on people's posts, and it gives you a notification for it, just like a payment.
Yeah.
And finally, this dude was like, "Who do you know here?" Because I didn't know either of the two dudes I commented on, and I was like, "Oh, just doing the good Lord's work, promoting our podcast." And he said, what did he say? He's like telling me your life's a lie. And he was telling me my life's a lie. Where do you get off? And I said, iTunes. I get off at iTunes. Exactly where you should as well, sir.
So yeah, that was our afternoon.
That was our afternoon. That was the most exciting part of the last, 4 months of my life.
Uh-huh. I do quite like Venmo. I like that it didn't have to do anything more than like Apple Pay. But it did turn itself into like a social media where you can see the world's transactions. You can see everyone else's transactions. I love it because I'm constantly. Yeah, I look forward to paying people, and so I can just write the weirdest shit ever. or I request like a penny from people just so I can put a stupid comment in
their feed.
Yeah, in their feed.
Because it's like
I sent you a pretty lewd one.
You did
today, and you wouldn't. You wouldn't fulfill it.
I didn't want to give you the $1.
What did I say? Do you remember?
It said something about nuzzling a penis and ooh woo. Ooh woo. I just penis coon wants a nuzzle chan or some shit like that. You know, it's one of those. And I was like, I was like, I have like,
because it's like your mom sees it, and everyone who knows you on like Facebook or your number or something.
The thing we were talking about this again earlier, and it was like, it doesn't matter if my mom sees it because I just paid like Smith Nielsen, and my comment was dick. So like, and if I'm giving dick to Smith Nielsen, I don't know. I'm just saying. So I don't know.
You gotta pay for it somehow.
It's kind of funny how why Venmo didn't have to go off like that.
No, it didn't. But here we are.
Well, like, okay, I could see putting a comment on a transaction and commenting or liking it or whatever. But like the Explore page, that's where where I draw the line.
Here's the thing: I've never heard of anyone ever doing anything with that. I've never heard anyone memeing on that. I've never heard of anyone plugging anything in that. I'm not saying we're the first in the world, but I mean, like, something should be said.
It was just like, because me and you were just sitting here on Venmo because you were memeing on it.
Yeah.
And then we were like, there's an Explore page. Like,
and I was like, we should comment.
Like,
why not start commenting?
Why not plug?
You're like, dude, that's the move.
And that's what we did.
And we just
random people. And people, I got so many mean comments back too. They were like, "Who are you, dude? Get out of here!" And I'm just trying to bring a little spice in your life. Oh, who's this guy? Maybe I'll peep his podcast. I don't know.
Hey,
maybe I'll just check it out.
Hang on a second.
Is there a difference between Apple Pay and Venmo even at all?
Not like with the rates or anything. Like they're both free and they both don't charge you. I think maybe if you have a credit card, both of them might have the same rate.
Yeah, or maybe if it, like you're transferring to your bank immediately, there's like a charge or something.
I don't think that Apple Pay has a immediate transfer to bank, like an instant transfer. But Venmo does, which is fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that shit is instant.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
I like that.
You just pay like a little fee.
Yeah, you pay like the
cents or
25 cents or 10%.
Oh yeah,
or whichever's more, whatever.
Yeah,
but it's worth. I can confirm it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But when did Venmo, like, you know how like you always see the memes on Twitter too of like Venmo or Cash App where like do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like
don't.
what's your, well, it's like girls will always, it's like it came out like a trend because girls will always be like, boys be asking for my number, like, bitch, ask me for my Cash App or my Venmo, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see that. I remember I saw a meme where it was like a guy gave a girl at a bar his phone so she can put in her number.
I saw that.
And she Venmo'd herself like $800.
Yeah.
that shit's rough.
Imagine being like, hey, put in your number. Like, that girl, first of all, what is the guy going to do about it?
He can't do anything.
He can't call Venmo
Gets
and be
his
like,
hopes up and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like, I got this
ooh.
cutie's number, and then suddenly his bank account's empty.
He's hit with overdraft fees left and right. He can't make rent. His life is over.
Just because he asked this one girl for her number.
One girl.
And when he added it all up, he was like, "Wait a second.
I didn't Venmo anybody $800.
Wait a second."
He's on the FBI watch list because they're thinking he's moving large amounts of money.
Well,
we should just use Venmo as like our group message. like 1 penny. Bray, come over tonight at 7. This should cover gas.
This should cover gas. 1 penny. Hey, Bray, will you pick up a pizza? $5.50. Like, you haven't even texted me. You just Venmo me with a comment, and I'm like, no, I won't, and I decline it. That's kind of heat.
Yeah. That's yeah. Like you can't afford text somehow. But
it's like you know how back in the day you would have to pay for text. It's like 25 cents a text or something like that.
Jeez.
But Venmo's free. So
I remember hearing a comedian tell the story of back in the day when you would call and you would be on like a telephone, like if you were out in the park or something and you go to a public phone and you call. And then it gives you a chance to ask who's calling. So that way it'll say, like, when you answer the phone from your end, it'll be like, this person blank is trying to reach you, except 25 cents or whatever, except,
Yeah.
And what they would do is in between with the name, where it was like when you're supposed to give your name, they would say what they need to. So they would say, hey, this person, hey, Mom, it's me, I'm at the park, is trying to call you right now.
25 cents?
25 cents, and then you decline and hang up, and they're like, they're at the park.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, it's Brady Mine at the park.
Brady to Ryan and Sean's. Please reply, hurry.
Ryan and Sean's, help, there's a bomb.
So yeah, Venmo's a lot of fun.
I love those loopholes like that.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of that. That's funny. Who uses payphones anymore?
No one, but that was the joke. It was like 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
That's heat.
Oh, yeah, no, I love Venmo. I love when people Venmo me things, and I love Venmoing people things.
Well, yeah, I'm starting to get to the point where I can like look forward to Venmoing people something.
Yeah,
Because there's no way in like the comment portion of it, I'm going to put the legit thing. And so I'm not going to be like,
no, never. Like, who cares?
550.
Why would you ever pay?
Because you said, notices bulge. Ooh, woo, what's this? Nuzzles on bulge. Ooh, woo, it's getting larger.
Keep reading.
Oh, no.
Keep reading, you Japanese weeb.
Gets thrown on the bed. Ooh, woo, Daddy, what are you going to do to me, Daddy? Oh, please, Daddy, you're... Stop. Okay, I'm not... I'm not finishing this.
Finish the job.
No.
Finish what you started, boy.
Oh,
I
God.
cannot finish that.
All right, I sent one to Jacob, and it says Rainbow Roads. Let's go. It's a me. Mario. Mushroom Kingdom. Peachy Mama. Let's go. Rainbow Roads. I love that.
It's just kind of fun.
That's nice.
And you also posted the one about Despicable Me and how the
yeah.
main character is like 13 feet tall.
Yeah, let me explain. Now, before any of you report me for shit posting, hear me out. First, according to the height of a minion, which is 3.5 feet tall on average, Gru is 4 minions tall, which means he is a godly size of 14 feet tall. Second, if any of you remember the original Despicable Me, you know there's a scene where Vector kidnaps the 3 girls and shoots a series of heat-seeking missiles at Gru. He then dodges them all. According to the speed of an average ballistic missile, 1,900 miles per hour, and the size of the missile according to his ankle size, Gru can perceive and move at such a speed that the missiles only move 9.5 miles per hour, which is 0.05 of their original speed. Plus, after this, Gru punches a shark and it is paralyzed, meaning its spine is probably shattered. To remind you, it would require a force greater than 3,000 newtons to fracture the spine. That's equal to the impact created by a 500-pound car crashing into a wall at 30 miles per hour. I rest my case. So Gru is a force to be reckoned with.
It's just funny because right under that, I see an account called SFLC Mom Fund and girls are paying. like I see your like morbid descriptions, and then I see some mom out there that's like pictures,
Lunch
date.
Yeah, I think it's so boring when people actually put what it's for. Like even like bros to bros. I don't know. It's like who cares?
Movie and Chick-fil-A.
I paid Sean $25 a week ago.
Girls' night.
It says, own a musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended.
Tally ho, lads.
4 ruffians break into my house. What the devil? As I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle, blow a golf ball-sized hole through the first man, he's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol on the second man, miss him entirely because it's smoothbore and nails the neighbor's dog. I have to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lads! The grape shot shreds the 2 men in the first blast. The sound and extra shrapnel sets off car alarms. Fix bayonet and charge the last terrified rapscallion. He bleeds out waiting for the police to arrive since the triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up, just as the founding fathers intended. A triangular-shaped bayonet. We need to get one of those, Sean.
Dude, they're unstitchable.
They're unstitchable.
Triangular shape.
Yeah, because like the hole that it leaves, you can't stitch up. So they just bleed out.
Well,
So they were banned
What
from
if you-
like the Geneva Convention or something.
What if you accidentally
move.
stab like me? I'm walking. I'm like, "What's up, guys?" And Sean comes out and fucking skewers me.
That doesn't sound like an accident. Maybe I'm just like running in, guys.
Like, oh! I was able to send. I was able to send.
Coming
Jacob,
through the back door, guys.
Oh my god.
I've been looking through my Venmo, and most commonly, I will Venmo someone like $11 and say for last night, even though most of the time it's to a dude, and then I'll put the emoji of the guy smiling with a cowboy hat because it reminds me of Brokeback Mountain.
Yes.
Have you seen that,
Yes.
Bray?
I have not seen Brokeback. I just know
I
it's
haven't
about
either.
two gay cowboys. I know
Sean
Sean
loves
really
it.
likes it. Yeah.
Oh, it's a masterpiece, a masterclass in film.
Venmo, dude, Venmo's a trip. Well, it's like everything's electronic now, like with electronic banking. I remember like not even back in the day. I remember when I was in like elementary school. Not even elementary school, like junior high when I would walk to the gas station with my friends and I didn't have money. I'd be like, dude, I'll pay you back when I get home. Like I have like a couple dollars I can give you. And they're like, oh, okay. But now it's just like, yeah, whatever, just do whatever the fuck you want. I'll Venmo you. It's the same.
Yeah, everyone used to like friends would like swallow the payment. You know, like, yeah, I'll buy pizza for the group because I know you guys will pay next time or whatever. But now it's like, all right, everybody Venmo me $2.86.
All right, yeah, to split it up between all of us. You can only have two pieces. Yeah, it's gonna be $1.96. Everyone's like, dude, what? I'm like, yeah, Venmo me. I'm not paying for your ass.
Pitching in. We're all in this together.
Yeah, bro. What's your pitch?
It's not my pizza.
Not
It's
like
our pizza.
Exactly.
Just how
I'm going through
intended.
the feed right now of the world. Caitlin paid Kirsten for carrying my baby. I think that's
Wow.
like a surrogate kind of thing. Like, I'm paying you $5,000 a month.
Maybe it's like child support.
Could be a
something like
meme, but she keeps getting payments for babysitting. So
that.
For carrying.
That's an expensive baby.
Chick-fil-A.
I mean, if it's a surrogate. Also, who pays a surrogate over Venmo?
Yeah, I'll Venmo you. It's no worries. Don't worry, I'll Venmo you.
Wow.
No worries. You like carry my baby. I'll Venmo you. Just right after it comes out, I'll Venmo you.
We found a payment from someone that was just like, it was cabbage, right? And then we went to her profile, and it was just all like weed related things. It was
Oh,
like
weed
plug.
related
There was like
emojis.
liquor bottles, payments. It was like this girl, and she looked like a 16-year-old like Mormon girl.
Yeah,
she looked
no,
normie,
definitely
and
very safe.
we were like, "Whoa!" Like, she's like in some shit, I guess.
Oh, we got Sammy Clark paying for Fudgy Mama. I'm not sure what Fudgy Mama is.
How lewd!
Dave Evanoff paid Caitlin Carroll for fart fetish stuff.
Oh,
What the
I see Gracie Harris paid Jesse Bartley for heroin. Oh,
Cool.
So yeah,
Should I just
this is
report
what our content has resorted to. Is we're scrolling through Venmo trying to see what's.
It just kind of sucks you in. You just want to know like who's paying who and
Well,
for what.
it's just weird because I don't know any of these people, but I love seeing it.
Parker Hayes has paid Noah Hollingshed for Pop-Tart cereal, Sour Patch Kids cereal.
Pop-Tart cereal.
and 8.62 pounds of milk.
Who buys
That's
8 pounds of milk?
That's a odd.
How much does a gallon weigh?
Someone.
Maybe like 4
pound?
pounds.
Hey,
You think a
Louis,
gallon of milk weighs 4 pounds?
It doesn't weigh a pound.
Doesn't weigh 2.
Dude, like that like the bag of like tortilla, like a whole bag of like tortilla chips is like a pound. Like
I'm
that
gonna
big
guess
bag of
like
Mission.
4 pounds. I
Yeah.
feel like it's like 4
A
pounds.
gallon of milk does not weigh 4 pounds.
I'll,
It's heavy.
I'll Google it. I'll
All
Google
right,
it.
you keep doing that. I'll look at.
Till we get to the bottom of this.
Heavy is a gallon of milk. Oh God, about 8.6 pounds.
What? Dude, what?
They only got a gallon of milk
They got a gallon of milk.
and
That's so
8.62
dope.
pounds of milk. Jesus
That's
Christ.
dope. Imagine paying someone for 8.6 pounds of milk, but it's just a gallon. Why is that so funny to me?
What
It
if that's
shouldn't
just
be
like
that
what
funny.
people went by? Like milk was now measured in pounds. Like, yeah, can I get 8 pounds of milk?
Like, sorry, we only got 8.6 bottles or 4.2 bottles. Damn it! I can only carry 8
Fine.
pounds. Julie
put it in a bag.
Julie
Take it in a
charged Casey, personally victimized by Walmart employee. Should I comment and say story? Like story?
Well, I want to try to make friends
Yeah.
on Venmo.
I don't want to harass people and lose my account again.
Yeah, that's true. Well, most of the time it's like $5 movie night.
Dude, I just think it's so funny that like friends are sitting with each other. Yeah, I'll Venmo you. And they Venmo someone. And then a second later, the second after they send it, probably before the person has even got the notification,
my comment.
some fucking idiot says, "Hey, check out my podcast."
It's like, because these are like, this was sent 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Like, this is very recent. So like, oh, this is liquor.
Yeah, I got some wine.
Should I say, hey, what are we drinking
What
tonight?
are we drinking to?
No, I want to.
Whoa!
What are you, a cop?
Oh, this is probably a joke. Nick paid Thomas later tonight bed emoji, eggplant emoji. I'll comment. It is on. What should I say?
Seems illegal.
Seems illegal. Seems suspicious.
Well,
Yeah.
Paul Gobel paid Teddy Fenster, and I and just said liquor, and I said cheers to that.
I'll drink to that. Oh my god!
Which it's funny because my
Somebody
Venmo
just said-
picture is like my favorite.
What is it?
It's just me and like two of my buddies looking down at the camera. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
you open it, the cat is in the corner.
Yeah.
And its ears are poking out.
Let's see.
Paying on Venmo,
Venmo
it's like
is-
really cheap entertainment because you
It
can pay
is.
someone a
Seriously.
penny.
And it's like a social media that is constantly updating. You scroll through Twitter and it's like, oh, nobody's tweeted.
It's
no
like the
one's posted on
the
Facebook.
explore page is always stupid.
Yeah,
This
it's always
is
bad.
just
This
straight
is
up
just
random
straight
ass
up
people.
1, 2, 3 sabor. What's sabor? Is that cheers, like to drink?
Hey, it's somebody's birthday.
Tell them happy birthday from the podcast boys.
Happy birthday, Blake.
Happy birthday, Blake.
Oh God. I guess we could take this time to talk about kind of the podcast, though. We've had some ups in our numbers and our Instagram page. We might as well finish off with that.
Yeah,
We have just hit 4,500 downloads all time.
I think we hit that like a couple days ago.
A couple days ago, yeah. And we are now at. We actually have broke our record for the highest downloads in a month.
Really, we broke
Yes.
it?
Ever.
Uh-huh.
Ever. Look for us in Guinness.
Yeah.
What is it? What are we at?
Right now we are at
653.
653.
653.
Which
that's
the last one was
wild.
608.
Mhm.
And we still have what 7 days?
We still got some ways to go.
Or not 7 days, 8 days left in the month as of time of recording.
Which we've done a couple of things to try to expand.
We have.
You will notice our Instagram page is somewhat blown up. It's following some 1,100 people right now.
Listen,
It's just-
that's how we get followers.
Just me. To be fair, I mean, we never really wanted to do that. We didn't
didn't.
want to be those guys who follow and then unfollow. Who knows? We might not unfollow. It's not like we check the account for anything other than posting our shit. But
yeah.
we're
We're not big enough where the account can just follow Bray, Sean, and Rye and have any traction.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like the goal.
We got to like 110 followers a couple months ago, like
Yeah.
about 2 or 3 weeks after we started the Instagram, and it's just stayed there.
I just want your memes to get more attention. You post some high quality, like funny memes if you watch the podcast.
Uh-huh.
And like they always get a couple likes from like our regulars.
Yeah,
and,
we get like on average like 10, 12 likes.
Yeah, like we appreciate your 10, 12
course.
people. Like it's dope. And like 2 of them are me and Sean.
Yeah, and the third is me and my 4 accounts or something.
Yeah, yeah, but those memes are funny, and I want everyone to see them.
Yeah, I want it to reach out, and so like because at the beginning, what I would do is I would go through all of our accounts and like a bunch of photos from people we follow or follow us,
Yeah,
and that's what got us like the 110 followers. But we never wanted to be those guys who like follow people and then unfollow or anything like that. But once we tried an app thing that kind of followed a bunch of people, but
that was so funny.
yeah.
The app. So was it an app or was it like a service?
So it's like a service bot. Essentially, we tried a free trial for it, and it would let you try like 5 users, and it would go out and follow a certain amount of people that follow that user. So like people in your target demographic, essentially. You set your target demographic.
Would you
and it
say
follows them.
our demographic too?
It was like the official podcast,
Okay.
Casey Frey.
Okay.
I forgot who the other three were. They're all like comedians or podcasters or like people of interest that weren't like Instagram models or anything like that.
Yeah.
And so I followed a bunch of people. From that, it got, I think that app got us like 50 followers back, but it followed like 1,000, or no, followed like 500 people, 600 people.
A lot.
And then after I was like, that's not really getting any returns. I'm already following like 800 people. Let's just keep following people. So I went through and followed like all the people who follow us on our accounts.
Yeah.
All of the people, not like pages or anything like that. And same with your guys's. And so then that got us to like, so now we're almost at like 300 followers on Instagram.
I just thought it was funny because I knew when the robot was doing work because I have our account on my phone, and it would be like, this person accepted your follow request. This person accepted, and I was like, yo, I don't know who these people are. They're from like India or something. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like,
cool.
Most of the people that followed aren't like Indian. They're all people that we can see, because if you scroll through that feed, it's just like Venmo, like it's a freaking trip. Like we don't. It's like you're seeing people's content. For some reason, there's a whole bunch of like the travel girls, like the Indie Sev travel girls. There's a lot of those that got followed. I don't know if any of them follow back, but. Or let alone check the podcast, but
my ratio goes hard. I only follow like 80 people.
Oh, that's sick. That's tight.
My ratio is pretty hard. It's whatever.
It's all about the follower to ratio. It has nothing to do with the 2 likes I get on every tweet.
Yeah.
I do follow like 90 people, and so my feed is dry as hell. But I have a secondary Twitter that I only really use. But I was also
you go hard on that Twitter.
I do. Yeah, I made some pretty good friends.
You blocked me.
I did. Yeah, I blocked almost everyone.
Yeah,
I
why?
was like associated with, because I wanted to fully like unabashedly be able to talk about like movies and film and like care like that, versus like the people who I like on my main Twitter. Not that I necessarily like have to tweet to impress, but it's like these are the people who I want to see my shit. This is the one who I want to branch out and like make film friends and just kind of worry about that, versus like, you know, all the people who I went to high school with, or even sometimes you guys.
And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, why are you talking about film so much?
Yeah, but it's like, this is what that account is for. It's Ryan Talks Film now. So I just talk about movies. And Sean has a film Twitter as well.
I
do. You?
I don't ever like post anything on it. All I do is just like stuff, scroll through stuff, and then watch videos that Ryan sends me. Send things back.
Just film shit all the time. Sean and I were also looking at our.
Can we talk about our demographic? Yeah.
Yeah.
Demographic.
The table view is nuts.
It's weird.
What?
We were talking about the maps, weren't we? Remember?
The what?
The maps, like where our viewers are, where they listen from.
Yeah. Holy shnikes.
Because we've had like 1,400 of our views. Of our downloads, of the 4,500.
Yes.
10,030 of them were from Utah.
1,030?
Or yeah, 1,030 of them.
Hold on.
So that means 3,500 are from other places. So we've got like 100 in California, 100 in Illinois, 100 or 40 in Missouri, and then it drops significantly. So like 20 to 30 in Arizona, Maryland, Virginia, and Nevada. Mm-hmm. Oregon is 14. Kansas is 11. Which it's like I don't know them.
Yeah, we don't. From most of those states, we don't know. Like I know I can name a couple people from a few of the states.
Yeah,
but like
that's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Like Kansas. I guarantee. Do you know anyone from Kansas?
I don't. Can't say that I do.
Or like Canada.
Colorado's 9. We'll get to the international in a minute, but. And then like all the other states have like 1 to 10 downloads. So it's like somebody's downloaded us from Hawaii. I don't know who.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Don't we have some in like Australia? And,
So
we have some in Brazil.
So we've got
come to Brazil.
Come to Brazil.
We've got Brazil. We've got like 12 in Canada. Let me go for the full table view.
Isn't it funny how the world loves us so much more than our friends? Our friends give us less support than the rest of the world.
Thank you, world.
Thanks, guys.
Oh wait, no, that might not be accurate.
That's
Give me 1
shocking.
second.
Ow. Are you looking at the international?
Yeah, give me 1 second. All right, I totally fucked that up. Yeah, I fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah, most of our downloads are from the United States,
Yes.
with a couple hundred or 100 from Canada, 25 from the UK, 19 from Spain, 17 from Cambodia, 17 from Sweden, 13 from Italy, 12 from Slovakia, 10 from Germany, 8 from China, 7 from Turkey, the Philippines, Australia, and Brazil all have 6 downloads. Norway and Kuwait have 5. Ireland and France, Hungary, Netherlands have 2. We've had 1 download in Mexico, 1 in Vietnam, 1 in Indonesia, 1 in Singapore, 1 in Argentina, 1 in Romania, 1 in Ukraine, 1 in the Bahamas, and 1 in Vietnam again. So,
Jeez.
yeah.
How do we even get noticed out there? Or like,
I don't know.
Like it must be some random, like, you know how you just randomly type shit into the search bar when you're bored and you find this, I'll give it a listen.
Oh, okay. I'll listen to that would be like us listening to a podcast from like Turkey, though.
From like Venmo.
yeah,
That we heard about on Venmo.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess maybe, dude. Because here's the thing: we've had a crazy spike this month.
Dude,
this
we had a day this month where about three people downloaded every single one of our episodes.
Yeah,
That's why we've had such a big spike this month.
yeah. So today we've only had 1 download. Oh wait, no, that's for tomorrow. Today we've had 47 downloads.
Oh, that's hot.
Yesterday was 26.
47 today? That's pretty solid.
Did we?
bad,
We
not bad
didn't
at all.
post today, so I don't know why we
I don't know.
got 47 downloads. But maybe the missionary work has worked.
Wow.
We commented to like 20 people each. Maybe it could be the Instagram. We don't know.
No idea.
Because by following people, we got a lot more attention, especially for people who are private, like in our circle-ish, like the people we went to high school at least.
Yeah.
A lot of them, it's like people I knew in high school are now following the Instagram account,
Okay.
which is tight as fuck. So welcome to any new listeners.
Yes.
This has been a little bit different of our normal episodes.
Yeah, we're just kind of sharing.
But yeah, on the 7th of January, we got 194 downloads, which we have.
Yeah.
How many episodes do we have? Like 80?
we at the time
87? So we'd have 80.
80.
So to get 197 downloads in one day is either like 3 people downloading
A significant
almost all
amount.
of our episodes.
And you can look on there which ones they download.
Oh, really?
Most of them have about 3 downloads. Some of them have 2, basically. But
Oh, yeah. You can look at what's downloaded and which days. I forgot. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
thanks for your support. We're going to do some cool shit in the future, and like
Absolutely.
we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk about it.
We have some guests. Episode 100 is coming soon. It's
We're gonna
13
get-
episodes away. Actually, this is our second one we just recorded.
So 11.
11 episodes away. 13 episodes, though, is like 6.5 weeks out.
Yeah. We're gonna do
So in a
fun
little
stuff.
over a month.
We're
Almost
gonna,
on our 1-year anniversary as being a podcast.
It'll be pretty close. So this is the question, because we said it was on the table when we said
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
When we said we start, like, it was like the second time we ever recorded Sean. I know Sean doesn't know what it is yet. I know Ryan does. But we said, what if we do this for a year? And if we do it for a year, what if we all got matching tattoos to
Or just
commemorate the
podcast-related tattoos. I would get one. I'm
think I
on
would
such
too.
a tattoo kick right now that I'd get a small, like, little microphone or
I
our rose.
would-
I would get our rose, actually. I'd fucking get our rose that we got.
I would probably get maybe the microphone the size of a quarter.
Yeah, I'd get it small, very simple.
Yep. Sean's on the fence.
Sean has
I don't even
been
think
on
he's
a
on the
fence.
fence.
Sean's opposed. It's cool.
That is fine. Sean,
I don't know.
well, Sean can't decide on any tattoo, so
Yeah,
to be
I can't
fair.
decide on any.
I have like 4 or 5, whatever now, so
Yeah.
I don't really care at this point.
See,
I'll
I'm
still
almost
on my
at that
foot or
zone
something.
where it's like I was just at a music festival all weekend, and I saw so many cool tattoos, and everyone was wearing tattoos, and I was like, "Fuck it, dude! I just want some more tattoos." So
Exactly.
me and Bray are gonna get We're gonna get an appointment soon
for another one.
so we can get one towards the end of February.
Maybe. Do you think he'll add on a podcast tattoo if we just ask for it?
Yeah.
It's a little guy.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of dope.
I don't know. Maybe I'd get our rose or something.
That'd be kind of
The rose, maybe a mic.
I already have a rose. I
already have a rose as well.
Yeah, it's true. We both have roses.
I like floral shit. So.
Yeah, but a mic would be pretty cool.
That would be cool. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. A mixer.
A mixer. We'll
That
do.
sounds cool.
We'll get us three. In our like clip art.
Yeah.
We'll get us three. I'll get that across my back, just huge. It's like us three. You know?
Oh shit.
And like real life color and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. If you guys send any recommendations for content, episodes, guests, if you're someone who would like to be a guest.
We definitely will get back to you the fastest, like within a day if you DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, on our individuals or on our main Instagram account for the podcast.
Also, I've said it once, I'll say it again. When you DM us and say, "Hey, I love the podcast," we appreciate it. We really do.
Yeah, it makes our day. So it takes you a couple seconds. If it's genuine, we really appreciate it.
So yeah, sometimes people DM me and be like, "Hey, I listened today. It was tight. Like I loved it." I'm like, "Dude, thank you. That's dope." We put a lot of work into it, so it's fun.
We do. So we appreciate you and thank you for helping us grow and expand and challenge ourselves to be better.
And we are going to keep doing what we're doing. So thanks for listening.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.